Good evening, viewers, and welcome to today's edition of the News Bulletin. Here are the headlines of the day. Lok Sabha continues discussion on no confidence motion brought by opposition against NDA government. Shillong campus of Captain Williamson Sangma State University in pipeline, says Education Minister. Meghalaya pays tribute to the soil and heroes during Meri Mitti Meri Desh campaign. And Kalawai, a step towards technologically empowering schools in rural Meghalaya. The Lok Sabha resumed discussion on the no confidence motion on the second day today. Participating in the discussion, Congress leader Rahul Gandhi accused the government of dividing Manipur. He questioned as to why Prime Minister Narendra Modi has not visited Manipur so far. He accused the BJP of acting against the interests of the country. Gandhi talked about his visit to a relief camp in Manipur, saying women had to face atrocities during the violence in the state. He also questioned the inability of the government to deploy the army in Manipur to restore normalcy. While Gandhi was speaking, the House witnessed heated arguments between the opposition and the Treasury bench members with slogans and counter-slogans. Education Minister Rakam A. Sangma on Tuesday said that the government has plans to set up a Shillong campus of the Captain Williamson Sangma State University. A delegation of the Hinyo-Treb Youth Council called on the Education Minister yesterday and submitted a 6-point memorandum which included the demand for a Shillong campus. On the HYC's demand for a new state university in Shillong, the minister said that the government's focus is presently on starting the Captain Williamson Sangma State University.
We have just started the first state university. We have to start well and then finish well first. Then we will, this is something to be discussed at the later stage. So they have met it. They have apprised the government for this. But this is something that let's start our first state university well first.
So when is the Meghalaya NPP leader and Education Minister Rakam A. Sangma on Tuesday said that the National People's Party should not be held liable for failing to bring peace to Manipur, given that Chief Minister N. Biren Singh's administration there is failing to handle the situation. While NPP has 7 MLAs in the Manipur Legislative Assembly, the party leader from Meghalaya said it is a collective responsibility which should be undertaken by every person, not just one political party.
The bonds of brotherhood has broken in the region. This is very unfortunate. We would appeal to our brother and sister of Manipur out there. So unless we think about our future, nothing can happen. So I think the peace is a need of the hour. So
the State Rural Employment Society Community and Rural Development Department, in collaboration with the Office of the Deputy Commissioner East Khasi Hills District, organized a program on Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav with the Meri Mitti Mera Desh campaign at Nongthamai Lom Thangding on Wednesday. On the same day, there was a statewide launch of Meri Mitti Mera Desh campaign, the culminating event of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav and the Samagra Awaz. Chief guest and CNRD Minister A.T. Mondal shared Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision for India, which is for the country to be one of the economically vibrant nations in the world. It may be mentioned that the mitti or soil from the different villages of India will be collected at block level and finally taken to the national capital along with volunteers of each block who will assemble at Kartavya Park. Vatika would be planted in the capital and the Prime Minister would administer the Panch Pran pledge to the volunteers.
They have fought for this country. And today we have the freedom because of their sacrifices for the country. And after the freedom also, the country to be kept protected. And by whom? The people who is guarding the country in the most hostile frontiers.
Raliang Police Outpost in West Jaintia Hills was upgraded to a full-fledged police station by Civil Defence and Home Guards Minister and local MLA Kamingwon Imborn in the presence of the District Superintendent of Police C. Sirti on Tuesday. Addressing the gathering, Imborn said that the move to upgrade the outpost to a police station was to bring administration closer to the people, easing the burden of the people who all this while had to go all the way from Juwai police station to get their work done. He also mentioned that with the existing land of the police station being very small, an appeal to the Darbar Shnong to intervene so that land can be acquired to set up a bigger police station. Education Minister Rakam A. Sangma today attended a program to highlight the salient features of a project named Meghalaya at Don Bosco College, Clarion in East Jaintia Hills, an initiative that aims to provide digital learning opportunities to students in remote areas. The event also saw the presence of Sutnga Saipung MLA Santa Mary Schiller and advisor to the Education Department H.M. Shankliang. On this day, the guests also honored 9 teachers and presented them with mementos. Awards were given to 3 schools for their excellent implementation of Meghalaya project.
In last 1 year and 2 years, the development of science and technology, IT learning, digital learning, all this has equally response to the morality that was down during COVID-19.
The Kasi Students' Union Narpo Circle, along with the headmen and residents of Narpo Elaka in East Jaintia Hills district on Tuesday staged a protest against the alleged negligence of both the National Highway Authority of India and the East Jaintia Hills district administration in executing the repair work on the deplorable National Highway 06. With banners and placards in their hands, the protesters shouted slogans condemning the adamant attitude of NHAI and the government. And now for the weather report. The maximum temperature recorded was 23.8 degrees Celsius and the minimum temperature was 19 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity in the morning was 88%, while it was 95% in the evening. The recorded rainfall was 4.5 millimeters. And the forecast says moderate rain is very likely to occur in many places. And before we wind up, here's the headlines once again. Lok Sabha continues discussion on no confidence motion brought by opposition against NDA government. Shillong campus of Captain Williamson Sangma State University in the pipeline, says Education Minister. Meghalaya pays tribute to the soil and heroes during Meri Mitti Mera Desh campaign. And Meghalaya, a step towards technologically empowering schools in rural Meghalaya. And with that, viewers, we've come to the end of today's edition of the News Bulletin. Do join us back tomorrow at the same time. Good night.